Hi everybody, welcome back for another video, part 2 of our 2x2 weave training foundation. And the next thing that I want to cover is using the 2x2s to practice the dog hitting the entrance from all different angles using what's usually called around the clock training. So I'm going to show you that with my dog who actually knows how to do weaves. Um, and with this one, this really reinforces them learning how to enter the weaves correctly. And again, you only need one set of 2x2s to practice this. I quite often just pull out one 2x2 and I will just practice entrance. I don't need to keep drilling my dog on 12 weave poles. Not good for him, not good for me. So with this one that I have set up, I have it turned at an angle so you guys can see the poles. The yellow weave pole is the first weave pole. So this is my number 1 pole. The purple one is my number 2 pole. So once the dogs are really good and they've learned the 2x2s and they're now doing them straight, and you've got that with them on both sides of you, now we can start to work entrance with them. And again, with the entrance, we want to make sure that we're not crowding our dogs. We really don't want to be right here on top of the weaves. We want them to learn how to independently get into the weaves without us right on top of them and crowding them and really helping them. And so this is a good way to kind of get them independent and driving into the weaves by themselves. So you can just do a few of your repetitions with the dog going straight. So I can just be here and be like, back up a little bit, be like, ready, 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 weep, yes. And I'm going to toss my treat forward, right? Good. So just do a couple of your straight ons to practice. And then what you want to do after you do that is start to do what's round the clock. So if you think of the weave poles as a clock, just like I said, my yellow pole is 6, my purple pole is 12, right? So now you're back here behind 6. So the easy one to learn is to kind of come off to the side. So maybe you're standing in the 5 o'clock position. That first pole is 6, remember? So now you're kind of at 5 o'clock. So you're at a slight angle. Ready, 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 weave. Yes, good boy. And then you can start to move over to 4 o'clock, right? And then 3 o'clock is going to be straight on, right? 3 o'clock, you're going to be looking right at a 90-degree angle to that first weave pole. That's when it starts to get a little harder when you get even with that pole. Come here, buddy. See if we can do the 90. Ready, ready, ready. Weave. Yes, good boy. And then you can continue on this way, but I would not go farther than 3 o'clock. I'd stop at 3 o'clock and then go back, work your 4 o'clock, work your 5 o'clock, work some of your straight entrances again, okay? And then we want to start to work the other side, right? So now you'll notice if we come over here to 7 o'clock or even 8 o'clock or especially 9 o'clock, now look at us when we're at 9 o'clock, right? We're at 9 o'clock straight with that pole. Your dog's got to go around that first pole, remember? It's got to be on their left shoulder. So that's a harder entrance. They've got to wrap around that pole to do that. So be patient with this one. Maybe just start at 7 o'clock. Well, definitely start at 7 o'clock. Don't go straight to 9 o'clock. Ready, 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 woo! Yes, good boy. And as soon as they've cleared the second pole, you can toss your treat out there or use your manners minder. So this is around the clock. This is working the entrance to your weave poles, okay? So work on that. If they're struggling to hit the entrance, if they're going past them or they're going in wrong, if they're going in with the first pole on their, right shoulder instead of their left shoulder, then go back. Make it easy for them. Go back. Make sure, number one, they're really understanding the entrance always pole on left shoulder, okay? If they're struggling with that, no big deal. Go back, open them up again, work that open channel with them so they're successful. That's the other just great thing about 2x2s. You can just keep working just the 2 poles, and because you got to get the entrance. If you don't have the entrance, the other poles just don't make any difference. So make sure you are working that exercise with them. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Happy training. Thanks. Good job, buddy. Good job.